Fucking all this snow here. My goodness. Too much, man. Ridiculous. Fucking roads or something here, man. Crazy. Like a fucking ghost town here. What's up, Luke? What's going on, man? I'm on Links, transitioned from Windows. What's that? I haven't been feeling well this week, to be honest with you. I had some bipolar rage since like the weather. You can't even walk outside here, basically. And I think I need to get some like vitamin D so I could feel better, you know. Like the cold weather's affecting my mood so much. But I just been doing like a lot of DoorDash, Lyft, and I just shoveled snow today with some random company, so it wasn't too bad. What's going on with you, man? Operating system for the PC, I see. Yeah, the winter fucking sucks, man. That's for sure. I'm trying to get out of here. I can't handle the cold. Saturday's supposed to be like negative 10 degrees. And the wind chill comes up, it's like negative 30. Insane. What's up, Edwin? What's going on, man? Way too cold out here. Gotta walk down. Hopefully I don't slip.
See, you anti-workers supposed to shovel this walkway here. The fuck's wrong with you? I could slip right now. I would not be able to work again. So you guys better shovel the snow here before I fall down. Yeah, I always been working hard. What are you doing? Sitting on the couch, just using the left hand and eating Cheetos? I'm out here shoveling snow.
Yeah, let's go inside. It's too cold out here. Yeah, it is, man. Yep. Sushi, you guys gotta laugh at it, you know?
I guess.
Was thinking about eating the chicken, but I had some takeout. I have it right there. So
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a hard worker. I work 7 jobs. What are you guys doing? Just saying, oh, it's too cold out. I don't want to apply for a job. I'd rather sit next to the fireplace and just looking at Pornhub all day.
yeah. Was thinking about doing videos tonight, but I didn't realize how long I was gonna be out there. What's up, Sage? Oh. Yeah, you've been getting any luck on ChatGPT with those? It's probably a good, reliable source for that. Ugh. Yeah. Anxiety terror all day, yep. Shit fucking sucks. That's why I gotta take my fucking meds, unfortunately, with that. I need to get next grocery run. I gotta get some vitamin D. I can't stand this shit here. Yeah, it's been a shit year. Yeah, I'll say half the year was okay, and then when I became homeless, it was difficult, you know. But yeah, that sucks, man. That's been a shit year for you too. How's the job search? Kind of, it's a little harder because of the holidays since December, and it's kind of hard to. I mean, I've been to interviews and stuff. I haven't gotten any calls, but I've been working with this this guy shoveling snow, and I've been doing gig work, so I'll definitely get something. It's just I think the holidays are kind of hard to get hired because people are on vacation, and like businesses are slowing down like this time of year. But I think it'll pick up again in January, so hopefully I find something. But if I find something like temporary job, like go a temp agency, and then I could just when landscaping season comes, like March, I can do that, you know, and then I could do that till June, and then I can get out of here, you know. What would I do if you were 23 again? Yeah, 23 wasn't a good year. When that was not a good age for me. Is what I'm trying to say. I was that was when I started going to mental hospital like crazy. 22 and 23. It was difficult. I'll say. I guess I probably should have stayed in college. I don't know, because I think the biggest regret for me was working with my dad, and that's what I was doing at 23. So it was kind of like once I dropped out of college, those were some hard years, basically. Yeah, random body pain. Yeah, that shit sucks. Where is it hurting, by the way? Yeah, you like wake up and all of a sudden your back hurts. Fucking sucks. I remember with that mattress over there. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. I was having really bad back pain. The mattress was so bad, and I had to buy a mattress topper just so it can soften the bed because the mattress is so hard. And once I bought that mattress topper, my back pain stopped. I can sleep better now. Yeah, it's okay. So, I mean, I've been trying to search for jobs and stuff. Like, I had that cemetery interview. I had a phone call interview with a pest control. I don't know if they're gonna call me back. The guy said he'll call me back when he's arriving here, because he said he's in like Rapid City, South Dakota, which is like the other side where Wyoming is. So if he comes back here, he may call me back. I don't know. Yeah, I don't get this life either, man. we're randomly here, and all of a sudden we gotta survive. For what, you know? Life, boo. Yeah, pretty much. I got something from the tobacco place in the mail. Look at this. Loud and Vape Tobacco. Black Friday sale. I'm fucking too late. What's it say anyways if I wanted to get something? I could have got some gummies there. Look like some THC shit. Granny THC drinks. I wonder if they're any good. That'd be kind of cool, I guess. What's this one? Lucy Breakers pouches. They look like some good drinks, though, I'll say. Unfortunately, I can't ingest the THC, though. Yeah, I remember you showed me that on the Discord, the villain. As long as, like, you sleep comfortable and you don't feel pain when you're sleeping, then it's okay, you know? It ain't so bad. Like, that mattress, I got it from my neighbor here. And I was sleeping okay, but over time, my lower back was hurting. And I was like, holy shit. Like, I would wake up and I wanted to try to go for a run downtown, and I couldn't do it because my back was hurting so bad. It's terrible. But when I leave here, I'm not bringing that mattress. I can't fit that in my car, you know? I'm gonna bring that mattress topper, though. It's a good investment, I guess. Put on top of a mattress. Nah, I didn't get a chance to. I'll watch that debate tomorrow. I know it's on. You sent it to me on my email, so I'll check it out, Edwin. Yeah, I got the SIGs. Yeah, I got the SIGs at this place. It's called Loud Vapes and Tobacco. That's where I got it from. So that's probably why. The neck? Yeah, that's terrible. I mean, if it's the neck, maybe it's the pillow, maybe. Maybe you need a better pillow. Sometimes the pillows can be uncomfortable too. You need the right one. Like, I got, I think before I moved here, I went to Walmart where I'm from in PA, and I got some decent pillows over there. So. But yeah, I guess like if you get like a mattress or something similar to it, I guess it can hurt your neck. That shit sucks too, though. Yeah, but I'm done buying stuff for this place, though. I already got everything I need. I bought these glasses. I fucking needed them. And I bought, obviously, those tables. Hopefully I can bring all the tables before I leave. I think it can fit all in if I fold them. You know? So. Yeah, I think it's a joke, man. Big joke. It's a huge joke that you can't even laugh at it, you know? What do? Normally I'm a landscaper, but right now it's like winter. I'm like shoveling snow, and I'm just doing gig work like the DoorDash and Lyft. Seafood? Not too much seafood. I do it sometimes. Like, salmon's expensive, so I buy that once in a while. But if I want to buy like cheap seafood, maybe I'll buy like cod or tilapia or something. But I haven't bought that stuff in a while, though. I mostly buy like chicken breasts, ground turkey, ground chicken, ground beef. Those are like the meats I buy. Like, just kind of basic stuff. Yeah, it is big, cruel, sick joke. Yep. Yeah. It is a joke when you can't do everything you would want to do, right? This world's beautiful, but you gotta earn it. Yeah, it's 15 bucks. Yep. Yeah, that's how much it is for like a fillet. It's insane. I think it's if you want a treat here and there. I think salmon's cool though, once in a while. I was able to buy that more when I was living with my dad. But now I think when I was here, I bought it a couple times. That's it. It's a lot. Stingray or catfish? I never tried stingray, but I really like catfish though. Catfish is pretty good. Put some like breadcrumbs on that, it'll be okay. I'll say one good thing is, since I'm not doing like landscaping now, I'm not like having a huge appetite, so I don't have to buy so much food, you know. So when you're working those labor jobs, you get hungry and you want to buy food. You buy too much, you know. Are you misanthropic? I'll say I'm not 100% one, no, but I don't like a lot of people though. At the same time, if that makes sense. I mean, I guess since like I don't really hang out with people, I'm alone. I guess uh, I'm just not willing to make new friends. You know, like in real life. It's just, I already have like one that I talk to from Pennsylvania. So, what's up, Shay? What's going on, man? Yeah, I don't like most people either, man. I mean, I know you guys saw me at those bars, but a lot of those people are fake, you know. I would never talk to them again. It's how it is in there. Yeah, insane, man. That's in the US, right? But if you go to like Denmark or something, you have more time off. They prioritize like a person's well being, you know. 23. Yeah, never has to be born next month. Yeah. I like being alone too. The less people you associate with, the less drama, you know. Life is a joke and a disgrace. Yeah, yep. A disgraceful joke. Yeah. Yeah, I guess like people like I feel like you make real friends in childhood. I think those are like the most opportunity you can get. But after that it's a lot harder, you know. Even in childhood it's not easy. Like I only have two childhood friends, that's it. So oh, you're not working that warehouse no more? That's good. Yeah, that was just, taking a toll on your mental health too. Yeah, the customer service ain't easy either, dealing with the people and all that. Like the picky customers and they can act entitled. But that's good that you have something different going on, right? So, yeah, yep. I mean, we're aging. We're getting close to you know what this is? To the grave. Yeah, yep. They get ego boost, yep. Yeah, because they want to like think that they're better than somebody. It's pathetic. Yeah, I feel more at peace when I'm alone. I remember when I was with them roommates in Philly, it was a disaster. I felt like just uncomfortable, you know. Yeah, man, all you can do, I guess, if you're lonely, right? Have some distractions and some copes and some hobbies to kind of alleviate that loneliness. Yeah, yep. Brutish and short, yep. But it feels long currently, you know. Yeah, Yeah, it gets worse the older you get and things. 27. Yeah, I just turned 31, so I turned 31 at end of November. So, yeah, I feel like I've been here for a long time. Like, I'm 80 years old. Yeah, I guess that's what's good about social media. It's got some pros with that. You can find people that are like-minded, but you can also witness cyberbullying on there as a con, you know? Yeah, this life is a tear in a way. Turning 29 in May. Yeah, you got like a couple months left, I guess. Yeah, I remember when I was 28, that shit went by pretty fast. Yeah, the roommate shit fucking sucks. Hopefully, when I leave here and I can find my own place again. Hopefully, without roommates. Yeah, I mean, I don't fucking try on that shit anymore. It's just, it just seems harder in today's age to find a GF, you know? Yeah, it is pretty long, man. Yeah, block the noise. Yeah, it, that's what you need. Like when you get older, you want more peace. You don't want to have all this garbage coming through your ear and you know. What's up, Narnia? Yeah, yep. I mean, there's a lot of people on social media doing that, showing off with their GF or BF, and they show off their kids a lot. It's like a status symbol a lot of times, and they wanna show it off onto people constantly. Died early. We, yeah, I guess like once you see the brutalities of the world, it's like you feel like you're dead. You know, you're just going with emotions now. What's up, Sang? Medical tech? Yeah, yeah. I guess like with modern time, that's why I guess we're living longer. You know, Gary Owens. Yeah, my friend's a big fan of his too. He is a good comedian. I don't watch him that much though. Yeah, he's a big fan of him though. Yeah, sometimes you just want to have a good laugh as a cope, you know, some jokes and stuff like that. Yeah, it shouldn't be. I agree. It should be something like personal, you know. You keep it to yourself with your kids. You don't want to show off your kids, you know, when they never asked to be shown off, right? But nah, it's a status symbol, seems like. Milestones and all that crap. Beyblade, RC car. Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, I had like a remote control car kind of thing. I have like the controller, and I would uh I would ride around like the streets a little bit sometimes in the driveway. I mean, not now. I can't hoop now because it's so cold, and if I wanted to hoop at that indoor gym, I would have to pay a membership. It's like $50 a month. I was able to get in there for free, so I wanted to see it. Way too expensive. I mean, maybe if I lived in a warm place, I would hoop around. But unfortunately, it's so cold here. You can't do nothing. What's up, Selwood? I guess I'm doing okay, but like recently, I've been having this bipolar rage because of there's not enough sunlight, and it's been too cold to do anything, and I just felt like I've been feeling like garbage lately. This weather is insane, and I had to like talk to my brother about stuff just to kind of calm down and Now I feel kind of better, you know. Just I gotta go get some vitamin D capsules or something. I live in South Dakota. It's called Sioux Falls Indoor Park Court. Yeah, they don't have it. They only have one, the YMCA. That's it. They don't have much indoor parks with that. They don't have. I don't know if you got. I don't know if you ever heard of LA Fitness. They don't even have that shit here. I think that's only on the East Coast. I think that I would probably be able to play basketball in, but they don't have that. Yeah, fucking. I can't stand the cold. Like I thought it was gonna be like Pennsylvania, but it wasn't. It's way colder here. It's in the negatives and stuff. Like, just it just messes with my moods all the time. I tend to like sunlight more. And that's where I kind of where I want to move to. Somewhere it's more sunlight, some more things to do. Vampire Steve. Yeah, I wake up at night and suck others' fucking blood. South Dakota, I live in now, but I'm gonna move out of here in June. I need to save for the next 6 months. I need to start saving good so I can have enough money to move somewhere else. Yeah, I used to listen to radio music too, especially on a Walkman. It would catch a signal. I would watch, not watch. I would listen to music on there, on my favorite radio stations. Yeah, I mean it's not only on the East Coast. I think there's some on the West Coast. I'm pretty sure too. I think. Yeah. Yep. Depression. Yep. Yeah, the holidays are gonna suck here. Terrible. Yeah, the negatives. Yep. I was not expecting that here at all. It's way too fucking cold. Like it's the coldest shit I ever lived in too. Yeah, upstate New York's fucking cold. If you're near Massachusetts, that's a cold area. Maine, all the whole New England belt and upstate New York is fucking cold. Yeah, not. I mean, there's some people that like the cold more and uh, than the hot. You know, I guess it depends, but I do agree with you. Though. I feel like more people like sunlight because I guess that's kind of what the human body needs. You know, trying to go for a hike. Yeah, that'll be cool, man. Go for a nice hike for a little bit, get some fresh air. Be cool. Oh yeah, there is. I mean, the thing is, there is homeless people here. There's people that are homeless, like downtown, and I wonder how they get warm. It feel really fucking bad, you know. It's terrible. When I was in Minneapolis, I seen homeless people like on their bike, and they were very cold. Something else. I mean, I don't have like an official job right now because, I mean, the one job I kind of quit, but they're gonna not give me work that much anyways. All they did was snow, but I'm like shoveling snow with this one landscape company that I found on Indeed, and I'm doing gig apps right now. I'm trying to find another job though.
I'm not a fucking liar. I go to work. I work 7 jobs and I'm not fucking lazy. Don't consider me lying, you fucking doomer.
Yeah, I'll admit, I like how the internet allows us to listen to all kinds of music, though. That's for sure. Radio's kind of like you only have like a little bit. It's not a variety, right? The internet, you have a lot more variety. Not civilization. Yeah, I guess so. We need to have more LA fitnesses so we can be more civilized. Yeah, I'll say near like where you're at, Syracuse and Buffalo is fucking cold. Rochester, New York. I would hate to live up there. Even New York City can be kind of cold too. And it's weird because I live like when I was living with my dad, I lived like an hour and a half from New York City. So it's just weird how New York City is a lot colder than Philly is. Yeah, wait till a certain time. I kind of liked it that way though. You feel that anticipation to watch that episode. Yeah, climate change is real. People that deny it are they're gonna see something happening later, you know. What's up, T Sizzle? I like that album, to be honest. I kind of wish you finished it up on those couple tracks. They were pretty good, especially the ones that were instrumentals. I was like I was laying right here. I was fucking tapping my toes and shit, and I was anticipating for you to spit some bar on that second one. It's like, damn, I didn't guess that right. No more plumbing. No, I don't do plumbing. I mean, I worked as a drain cleaner before. I could have done some plumbing, but I didn't like it. Wasn't good. Yeah, it's low unemployment rate here, and the holidays kind of make it kind of slow to find something. So like when the holidays are over, it picks back up. So yeah, shitty pop stations. Yeah, I can't listen to that. I kind of wish there was more like techno and like house on the radio, but you hardly hear any of that. You live south of Syracuse. Yeah, that's still cold though, man. Yeah, you guys get a good amount of snow also. It's probably because of like you're close to the lakes too, making it snowy up there. Yeah, radio is garbage. Nah, you're all right, man. I wanted sometimes they're hard to make them reaction videos. They're very long, and I had to find a good time to do it. You know, I need to get a laptop. That's something I want to get. I want to get a laptop instead of like putting it like the phone on like a bottle like that. Put it here and focus on the TV. I want to get a laptop so you can see my face and you see my facial reactions to it. You know, it's just kind of it takes a lot of time doing them reactions that way. So that's why I want to get a laptop. I want to try to invest in that, and so you guys can have better audio and uh, it'll just be better, you know. Yeah, you live in Canada though, so you've been there like all your life too. You'll be It'll be easier to adapt. Like it's kind of like how these people are in South Dakota that they lived here all their life, so they can adapt to that shit, I guess. Yeah, 2008. Yeah, I like the radio in the mid 2000s and late 2000s with the rap and hip hop. I like the hit songs back then. What was one of them? Like Independent by Webby. That was a good song. And then Two Pistols. She Got It. That was fucking good. Then Huey Pop Lock and Drop It. That was something in middle school. And then what was another one? Soldier Boy, I guess. I mean, they aren't that lyrical, but they were just it just sounded better, you know. It wasn't like today's. Yeah, 2009. Yeah, I agree, man. Starting to get worse then. I would like to go somewhere warmer, more sunshine, and I don't want to witness snow anymore. I'm sick of it. I mean, I have like Arizona's one of them. Florida is Texas, North Carolina. I guess if it's something a little colder, that's more mild, maybe Seattle, Washington, maybe. I think the only problem over there is the cost of living, but I guess it could be doable if you live outside of it and whatever it is. But um, and then I guess maybe another one could be Ohio, possibly, but that's about it. I was saying like worst comes to worst, Pennsylvania, but I'm not trying to move back down there. Fuck that. I'll visit. That's it. What's up, Josh? Nah, you guys don't need to fund me to get a laptop. I'll work to get it. It's not a big deal, man. Yeah, I'll say right around there. 2013 to 2014 is when I think it started hitting the fan. Yep. Yeah, webcam. Yep. Yeah, I'm going to invest in that. Trust me. I'm going to get it. I just have to save some money and I'll be able to get one, you know? What's up? Silent Seas, Golden Nowadays. What's up? Yeah, I think they have more of they're more socialists, aren't they? Canada? Yeah, they were still good. Yeah, that was basically when I was in high school, those years. Yeah, the games were kind of decent. Like the Call of Duties were better then, and the 2Ks were good. Um, what was other games? I mean, you would still play the games from the 2000s in those years because they were still decent. So, I'm from Pennsylvania. I'm from Philly. I'm not on vacation, man. I live in South Dakota. So I was homeless and I had nowhere to go. And I saw someone on my YouTube tell me to come up here because the cost of living and things are affordable, and that was my mindset when I was homeless. I didn't think of anything else. I was like, I want to live somewhere far away from my dad, and I want my own place. And I did get what I want though, but I hate the weather here. It makes me want to move. And there's not enough to do here, and I don't know. I can't relate to people here. I just can't, you know. What's up, Cloverfield? Yeah, let me know. Send me a link and I'll react like the next tape. Yeah, why not? I'll react to it. You can hear my reaction or something. Yeah, you live in Illinois, right, T Sizzle? That's a area that's fucking cold too, man. That shit sucks. Terrible. Yeah, Alaska would fuck my bipolar up. It gets dark like the whole winter. It doesn't even get sunlight at all. Mm. That'll mess up my mood so bad. I will get episodes all the fucking time. Hell no, I would never live in Alaska. Maybe if I tolerate the cold, I didn't have bipolar, I would. Yeah, good to see you, man. I don't know. I'm not like an expert with a laptop. I guess something that'll give me like a webcam and something that's good for streaming. So I can stream on the laptop and I could do video reactions on. I just want a laptop like that. Not then super crazy, you know. Got in the fights? Yeah, I'll say I have. Yep. At work, I have with my dad a lot. So my dad triggers my bipolar with his screaming and yelling, and he pushes my buttons, and I try to regulate my emotions, but it gets so hard when you can't think straight, and I lash out. But that's no excuse though, well, because I have an illness. But I gotten like verbal fights at like these jobs too. So it fucking sucks. I wouldn't say like I'll say a lot of times the people are the problem too, but my bipolar kind of, it just makes it hard to deal with it. But I'm trying to like self reflect and try to understand my triggers so I don't get that way. Shit hit the fan though that year. Yeah, that's my senior year, 2012, 2013. Yeah, that's when Instagram came out. That's when Snapchat came out. Yep, that's when shit hit the fan. I agree. Everyone was on that social media shit. I mean, people were on Facebook when I was in high school more, but when Instagram and Snapchat came out, it was became even more shit. I was like, you think 2015 too? Yeah, I'll say 2015 possibly. Yep. I mean, I guess at least YouTube, even though it was kind of getting worse a little bit, it wasn't so bad 10 years ago. Yeah. I mean, if you just stay inside, just drink cocoa, I'd probably be okay. But I just hate going outside, and I always work outside, so it sucks. Parkouring? Yeah, I actually have. Yep. He was teaching me some parkour. Uh, when was it? Like, it was towards Halloween, I think. He was taking me to a park, and I was trying to do some moves, and I don't get how he fucking does it. He's got like the flexibility, and he's really talented. Props to Han. If you guys watch his channel too, maybe I'll put it in my community post, his channel, and you guys can watch his moves. But yeah, I've been doing it a little bit, but I haven't hung out with him for a bit because he's been working a lot for USPS. So, and my mental health hasn't been there too. I had this bipolar rage, and this winter is getting to me, and it's just kind of harder. But we'll be hanging out again though. It's just we gotta like schedule something and figure out when the best time to hang out is, you know. But yeah, I like him though. He's cool. He showed me around here. We talked about some deep stuff. We have very similar views about life, so yeah, it is socialist. Yeah. Nah, I never played that game. Yeah, I'm in Philly. Yep. I was talking to these people I work with, and they were asking me for a drink, and they were saying, "Do you want rut beer?" I was like, "What the fuck did you say, dude?" That's what I said. Not literally, but uh, it took me like 30 fucking seconds to understand what they're saying. And then the guy's like, "You want an A and W root beer?" That's what he said. I was like, "Oh, I see." I was like, "No." It's just weird, their accent. They would say roof, like roof, and they would say root rut or something, like with root. It's weird, man. Then he said something about milk. Like I say milk, he's like mills. Nah, not that. It's like I forget what he said there, but their accent's weird here. How they say certain things. And I told him how I say water. I say wooder. That's where I'm from, you know. Nah, I got my own apartment, man. I've been living here since like end of July, early August. I was homeless for a month, basically. Yeah, yep. Yeah, I mean, I've been living here like 5 months, so it hasn't been too bad. So, I mean, I'll miss this apartment though. I really like this living area that I found. I haven't found any cockroaches or mice or. It's nice here. I haven't had a lot of issues with the place. I mean, I have to replace some light bulbs, but that's about it in the bathroom. But yeah, it's. I mean, I got a ticket on the street parking when I went to Minnesota. I was like, what the fuck? Why did I get a ticket? You know, so I'm not like parked near the fire hydrant over there. And it was because they plow snow there. I was like, fuck, you know, I wasn't told that. And I had to call my landlord and I had to ask him about that stuff. So I park by the dumpsters over there. Yeah, Xbox 360 games are good, man. Call of Duty World at War is a classic with the zombies. And then, yeah, I'll play the 2Ks on there. And then, I mean, I mostly liked, like, the classic shit I played mostly was the GameCube and the PS2. That was the shit I played a lot. Yeah, the weather makes me want to move. It affects my mental health too much. Yeah, from Philly to South Dakota, yep. It took me a couple days to get up here. No, you're okay, man. It's alright. I have bad short-term memory. My long-term memory is really good, though. That's why I can remember people's requests. It's like, I really like doing them, you know? But my short-term memory is bad when I'm stressed and I forget stuff easily. It's understandable, man. Something that we never asked for, right? Yeah, yep, no LA Fitness. Need to move. Yeah, I mean, I have a tough time living here, to be honest with you. I'm not a fan. Even though I like my apartment. Cost of things are, I can be okay while being frugal. And I mean, it was cool kind of going to Mount Rushmore, seeing that, and like hiking Hippie Hole and jumping off the cliff. Visiting Minneapolis was cool. It makes me want to run a marathon over there and maybe try the bars over there when it's warmer. Uh, but yeah, it's not. I'm not crazy about this place though. It's too country. It's too family oriented and religious too. I mean, it's not a problem if they don't shove it to me, but they do. It's you know, the this the winter here makes me want to move. I can't deal with this. Ridiculous. What's up, couple of beers? What's going on, man? Uh, haven't been feeling well lately. My bipolar is making me feel worse with the weather. No sunlight. I need to get some vitamin D capsules. Been feeling like stressed and angry. There's times where I would be alone in the car screaming in the car. Fucking sucks, but I feel a little better today. So used MacBook Air. That might be a decent one. And I don't want something expensive. So I'll look into that, man. See how much they are. Sub 1,000. Yeah, I mean if I could get it cheaper than 500, that'll be cool, you know. We'll see. I am gonna get it though, and you guys will see it. So you won't be seeing this type of shit anymore. I like computers. That's cool. Yeah, they're cool to have sometimes. You'll see like the progress of how they were made in the beginning and how they are now, you know? Yeah, I don't like my family really. I only like my brothers in a way, even though I got in an argument with them recently, but we talked it out and you know, at least that's the thing with my brothers, we talk it out, they communicate. My parents don't. My parents don't communicate at all. Work is trash. Yeah, I can't stand working, man. That's why when I get my next job, hopefully it's tolerable, you know. Hopefully the people are okay. Yeah, I know. Like your job too is hard to deal with those coworkers and not keeping up with the hygiene and showing off their status. I guess, right? Hmm. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. I mean, if you can get along with them, you take care of them, you don't mind it. There's nothing wrong with it, man. I mean, I genuinely wanted to help my dad with his business. So I didn't want to see him work all the time, but he didn't want to teach me nothing. He was always like screaming and yelling and uptight. Every time I worked with him, I walked on eggshells all the fucking time. It was just so shit. Yeah, yep. Lost 95% of its value. Yep. Yeah, it's terrible. Yeah, transferring wealth, yep. Yeah, 15 years ago, I agree, man. YouTube was better back then, in the early 2010s. Nah, it slowly went to garbage. Yeah, the phones and the Windows 8. Yep. Yeah, that's when social media exploded, basically. Yeah, I don't like Twitter. Twitter sucks. I never liked it. Windows was insanely based. Yeah, I mean, I guess I liked it when like the 2000s and the 2010s, but I guess it kind of is insane now. Yeah, that's what I like too, T Sizzle. That's what I like also. Like live in the suburbs close to the city. Cuz that's how I grew up kind of, you know. I grew up in the suburbs, but there was a train station to take you to the city and I would fucking take the train to have some fun, you know. Like this where I live at now is two countries. Just it's just like middle of nowhere shit, you know. I don't like it. It's too slow paced. Yeah, I mean, I don't like living in the deep city either. When I was in Philly, also, just too much. Yeah, it's like you have to have a balance. Yeah, all matter of money. Yep. Yeah, and that's the unfortunate part. If you want to live somewhere better, you need to have that fucking paper. That's why these next 6 months, like, I just gotta be frugal and just save every penny to move, basically. That's what I gotta do. I gotta find that right job again. Just sucks with that landscape and like basically when I quit that job, it was basically done. And there was no work after that. And the snow hit. And so it's just once like once after December, I think I'll be able to get a job most likely. Or hopefully in a couple weeks. I don't know. Yeah, Twitter can be. There are a lot of dickheads on there. Cyberbullying also. I know I just was never a fan of it. I had one before, I tried it. It was boring, you know. It just kind of bores me out. Yeah. I would post videos on like other like video platforms, but they're just too slow. Like Rumble's too slow and it's too buggy and I feel like the other ones are kind of the same. Like YouTube's kind of simpler and unfortunately with the censorship and you can't say what you want to say. It kind of sucks, you know. Root beer is good. Yeah, I like it. It's okay. I don't drink it that much though. Yeah, super toxic. Yeah, that's the thing about YouTube. You can find educational stuff, how to do things. Like I remember I used YouTube for a lot of stuff. I remember I bought a lawnmower and my dad was in the hospital with a heart attack and I wanted to help with his customers so they wouldn't move on with some other person. So I bought a lawnmower at Lowe's, and I didn't know how to assemble it on the instructions because it wasn't good. So I looked it up on YouTube, and it was simpler that way. And I was able to work the lawnmower, but the irony was like that lawnmower was a piece of shit. Like I fucking cut the front yard and was just scalping all the fucking time. And I was adjusting the settings too. It was just pathetic. It's terrible. It's stuck on Mac. Yeah, sometimes like if you really like something when you're younger, you just want to stick with it, you know? Pogs? What's that? That sounds like a dumb question, but I don't know what that is. Dude, crib alert? Nah, I'm in the same place, man. What's up, Rohi? How did I become homeless? Well, I was working with my dad. I didn't miss any days, and then there was this one day where I mean, how it kind of manifested was like I was working with my dad, and he would get pissed off for no fucking reason. There was times where I would forget something, he would scream and yell, and I would try to regulate my emotions. I would even confront him in an assertive way without flipping out and be like, "Don't talk to me that way." That's what I told him, you know. And he just was enraged, like he was grinding his teeth, and I was like, "Dude, what's your problem?" You know. And he would do it on the next job we were at, like a couple weeks later. He was at one of his rich customers, and I was trying to edge his one of the beds. He was getting fucking pissed off. I did it a little too wide, not his way, you know. And he was screaming. I was like, "Dude, why are you talking to me that way? I don't. If you don't like something, don't talk to me that way, you know." And then the next day, he not the next day, another what was it like another week or two. It was a hot day, and we were trying to do a spring cleanup or something, and my dad noticed me picking out like the annuals by the mailbox, and I wasn't supposed to pick it up. But the meantime, I thought they were weeds. I was certain they were weeds. It looked like they weren't supposed to be there. There was no mulch. It was just a bunch of dirt, and it just looked like weeds to me, you know. And my dad screamed at me. He freaking like was getting aggressive, and then I had enough. I flipped out. I went berserk, and uh, then I screamed. I got mad at one worker because he's an illegal immigrant he hired, and he would show off like how much money he would make down to his country, how he was building a house. You know, it just pissed me off because how there's people here that are struggling, you know, and he's just showing off about it, you know. I mean, if he's sharing about it, then that's okay, but it just annoyed me, and then I just flipped out, and I was super fucking mad, you know, and I should have never done that. My behavior isn't good, but after that, I apologized to my dad, and then all of a sudden I became super depressed. Every time I worked with my dad would scream all the time. So I was like, what's the point of work with him anymore? And I just slept in my room all day, and I couldn't come to work. And there were some days I tried. I tried coming to work with him, and then there was times I was just so depressed. My body was aching. I couldn't even get out of bed. And then the one time before that, he would see me laying down and give me mean looks, even though I told him I was not feeling well, you know. And then then I was about to go to the gym. He was making dinner or something, and he called me lazy, and he was pissing me off. He was getting aggressive, and I just got so fucking mad, and I flipped the table. I grabbed the chair. I broke a lot of glass, and I said a lot of shit to my dad, and I think his girlfriend called the cops, and they told me to leave, and that's how I became homeless. My bad for the rambling, but that's kind of how it went. Can you go out and approach girls? If you give me a good amount of money in the cold, yeah. No problem, man. Yeah, my long-term memory's good, I'll say. Yeah, you like your mom? Yeah, I remember you telling me your dad was a piece of shit to you or something. Yeah. I mean, it's natural anyways, you know, like people that you like will pass away, you know. Yeah, you'll be upset, but it happens. At least they're not experiencing unnecessary pain and suffering anymore, you know. Yeah, I always felt alone. Yeah, you could be lonely even around people. That is very true. Why was I screaming? It's because I was stressed out and I needed to get my anger out. Who was it? Pennywise or Fleece Johnson? It was Fleece Johnson. I was bending over and he came closer to help me. Shout to Fleece. That shit with that interview with Anton was so fucking funny. He's like, he said he went to pray. He's like, I'm gonna make this guy pregnant or something. Shit made me laugh. Philadelphia Craigslist. Yeah, sometimes I'll go on there to look for places too. Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace. That's the only reason I use the Facebooks, to find fucking places. Projector? I don't know how to do that to post videos though. I guess that may not be a bad idea. I mean, I don't want to use my phone though, that's the thing. Yeah, he does. He's like, come here. He wants to get a guy pregnant in there, even though the baby never has to be born. Nah, Cal will beat me up. Cal's fucking strong, man. I remember when I was a toddler, I think my dad told me I went under the fence or something, and I was running toward the cow. I could have got my ass whooped. White-tailed deer? They're quick. I don't know. A buck probably will beat my ass. I mean, if I had to choose, I would probably be able to fight a deer, probably. Leave my basement, cold approach some snow bunnies. Yeah, I'll leave my basement and I'll approach them on my screen on the hub. Yeah, cow's too big, man. Cow will demolish you. Cow will be falling on your ass like you're done. Then you'll go to non-existence, you know? Maybe that's what's good about the cow, you know? Yeah, walk on eggshells with dad, yep. Pretty much. What's up, Sage? Strauss? I don't know if I can pronounce that middle part. What's up, man? I'm 31. I just turned 31 end of November. That's why I kind of went to Minneapolis. Made me want to get away a little bit, you know? Check it out. I kind of felt unfulfilled there, though. It wasn't long enough. And it was too cold, too. Kind of made it unbearable a little bit. But I enjoyed it for the most part. I'm 31. Yeah, yep. The beard, yep. Yeah, I guess that creates wisdom. Yeah. Yeah, that's what sucks about that, man. You don't deserve that. You deserve a better childhood than that. And the parents didn't let you have one, which is pathetic. What's my channel about? I talk about black pill type of topics, like the looks, how you socialize, the status, and then personality's always last. On like say how a woman chooses a guy, I guess, and then I just talk about black pill stuff with like friends, like how people make friends and stuff like that, and uh, other than black pill, I just talk about all kinds of things. I talk about why it's selfish to have kids, what the kid can go through when it's in this life. It could have a bad life, and I try to think of all the bad things that can happen to them. Uh, I talk about things that people don't talk about too. A lot of issues that need to be addressed and they're ignored. I talk about all kinds of things on this channel, and I guess if you have a video request, I'll do it for you. So as long as it's like something that won't get me a strike or banned. Yeah, I'll say an AI humanoid would, because that'll never back down, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I used to be an anti-nihilist. I don't consider myself one anymore though. But I like the ideas of it. I don't consider myself a full blown like how I was my old channel. That's what I was on my old channel for the most part. I was an anti-nihilist. Vegan alternatives. I mean, there's good vegan food, man. There's ones that can mimic like a cheeseburger, like the Whopper. The what was it? Like the vegan Whopper. I remember I tried that on my old channel, Burger King. Shit was fucking good. I mean, there's things you can eat that are vegan. Like if you like fruits, like any fruit's good, you know. Join the army. I can't do that, man. I got bipolar. I'll get rejected once they see my medical records. And the thing is, I would never join the army regardless. Yeah, that's the thing. Not everyone can be a vegan. It can, if you don't get your macros and right amount of micronutrients and stuff like that, then it can be unhealthy being a vegan. That's why a lot of them have to take supplements and like need to take like vitamins and shit. Yeah, I mean you can get protein out of vegan. Like you can get like whey, like some vegan whey protein or something. Yeah, that's the thing. It's harder to get your protein when you're on a vegan diet. That's the thing. But it's possible though. You just have to look at the labels more, I guess. It's not an easy thing. How much meat do I eat? I guess it depends, I guess. I mean, I bought some chicken, so I have some chicken breasts. Um, I had a good amount of ground turkey last night. It's all right. Sometimes I'll eat a lot of it, sometimes I don't. Depends. Yeah, I eat meat, yep. I'm not a vegan, so. Yeah, parents ruin it, yep. I'll say my parents ruined my childhood too, man. Especially my mom mostly did. Yeah, it's not your fault, man, that your parents ruin certain aspects of your life. They're just terrible parents. Yeah, pathetic, man. Adolescence period. Yeah, that's kind of how I was too. My early 20s felt more of my adolescence than my teens because my mom deprived me socially, didn't let me hang out with people. And I was just bullied in high school, so I didn't enjoy that at all. I get it, man. That shit sucks. These parents out there just are pathetic. Never asked for that. Fearless? No, I do fear things, man. I do fear things. Not like fearless, you know? Yeah, nothing wrong blaming your parents for something that they did that affect your life. Nothing wrong with that at all. Yeah, even at 2 or 3 years old, they can affect you, right? Yeah, they don't care. Can't teach an old dog new tricks. That's all in their head, you know. They still abuse. They verbally abuse. They emotionally abuse, or even worse, physical or sexual. It's like they don't want to self-reflect. They don't want to take accountability for what they're doing wrong. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's why people need to stop saying, "I love this life. You should too." You know, you view it how you want to view it. Yeah, that's terrible, man. Your grandpa was beaten. Yeah, fucking physical abuse, man. Don't deserve it, your grandpa. Yeah, that'll never go away. You'll always will have those memories. That's the problem. Even if like things get better in your life, it's still there. You know, all you do is try to cope better. That's all you do, and you try to find ways to focus on stuff that won't give you flashbacks all the time. You know, that's all it is. It's like permanent, basically. Yeah, no, there's no problem with that, man. You don't have to apologize. Yeah, they get away with the trauma is insane. Yeah, there's a lot of dumb parents, man. A lot of them. They don't think what the kid can go through is why they're dumb. Yeah, yep. Yeah, that'll affect you, yep. You'll have memory problems when you have trauma. It makes you feel like your memories are impaired, pretty much. And a lot of times you can have a hard time learning, and that can be caused that can make you have a learning disability along with, say, you have genetics that you have a learning disability. That abuse can trigger your learning problems, it's like genetics is the loading gun. Things that trigger it, like abuse and bullying and like traumatic things, are the trigger. It pulls it. It's a good analogy. I was looking that up on Google, on AI. It was a very good analogy, how that works. Yeah, never asked for those things, man. ADHD or autism, OCD. Something you never asked for. And people just randomly just put you down because you have these things. It's pathetic. I'm gonna. Nah, not Lawrence Anton. This other Anton. Uh, he's a black dude that he's a popular YouTuber or something. He does like interviews and shit. He's funny. I mean, I don't really watch him really, but that interview with Fleece was funny as shit. What I do with the keys here? The heck? I think I might forget to take them out. Let's see. Nope. Hold on a second. I had the keys somewhere. Not here. In my pocket. Oh, that's strange. Ah. See? Just like I told you, Josh, I have really bad short-term memory. Bad. I'm not crazy about Lawrence Anton, really. There's some things I don't agree with his F-lism stuff, really. What's your opinion on codeine? I mean, if you have self-control, it doesn't affect your life. I guess there's nothing wrong with it, you know, but if it's affecting your life and it's making you feel worse, gotta quit it or whatever, you know? I mean, codeine's usually more addictive, so I'm not crazy for people taking it, but if people take it, it doesn't affect them, then that's fine, I guess, you know? All right, let's go out there and smoke. Show you guys how cold it is out there. Ridiculous. This is it here. That's all the fucking snow. I used to park my car there. I can't because of how the snow is. Yeah. What about the people that teach the student? They could be the problem, you know? I mean, do we even ask to be alive? Yeah, the mind is like a prison, man. You're stuck with like intrusive thoughts, OCD. You feel like you need excitement. You want to get out of boredom. Your brain is like a prison, man. That it operates your body. That's how your body becomes a prison too. I just a person that doesn't want kids, and I like it's similar to anti-natalism, I guess, like for the reasons why I don't want them. And I have child-free reasons. I'm just a guy that doesn't want kids, and I see how the kid can have a bad life, and it's too risky to have a kid. I never wanted any anyways. Before I heard of anti-natalism, I never wanted kids. Never. I'm an outcast compared to everyone else that wants kids, from my grade and like people I know, you know? What changed my mind? I guess the fertility clinic. I didn't like how people can be... There's people that go too far with anti-natalism too. It gets toxic, and it goes too far. Like, if they want to speed up extinction, that involves violence, that involves pain and suffering. It's just like ironic to me, you know? A lot of them are for that, and they're for like pro-mortalism, which is something I'm not crazy about. And I did a video on that. I'm only for it when, say, you have a problem and it's making your life worse and worse and worse, nothing to get better, and it's a peaceful death, you know? That makes sense, but I'm not for like the painful shit, you know? That can affect other people that like you and stuff, you know? The thing is with the pro-moralism, like, you can attempt and it can be unsuccessful. You can be paralyzed. You can like be in a worse situation, you know? So tofu's good. I like tofu, man. Tofu's all right. Yeah, that's pathetic, man. Parents try to expect their kids to be so extroverted. Not every kid's gonna be so social out there. Try to play sports, and those type of parents are terrible too. They want their kid to be a popular kid in high school get all the women or something. All these unrealistic expectations. Yeah, that's physical abuse, man. Not physical. That's hardcore neglect right there. You should have your basic needs, like enough food, you know? Skyline chili dog? Nah, it sounds pretty good, though. Yeah, sheltered. Yep. Yeah, they get too strict. And the thing is, as humans, we want to socialize, and they restrict us from that. That's abuse, you know? Yeah, my phone's gonna die. I'm gonna use the other one for a live stream. So if you guys want to join the next one. So, yeah, a lot of kids have bad parents. Yep. A lot of them. I mean, I do recognize that there's decent parents out there. I'm not gonna be totally biased, but I've seen a lot of people I know that had bad parents too, you know? Yeah, I mean, why would you have kids if you don't want to feed them? They need to get fed. You ask your dad, oh, I want them gushers over there. Oh, you can't have that. That's too much money. Well, then put in the effort to increase your income then. Or say you want like a good fresh steak. Oh, that's too much. Don't be so like nagging about it, you know? Pathetic. Yeah, they're helicopter parents. Yeah, those are the worst. I think that's what DBDR has. I'll say my parents weren't helicopter, but they were just like verbally abusive and emotionally. That's just my parents. My dad's he's a boomer, blue collar workaholic type of fucking parent, and he's just hard to deal with. He can't sit still, you know. He always has to move around, and I always grew up fucking like working outside, doing something all the time, you know. He sees me like sitting around. He thinks I'm fucking lazy or something when I'm not. Pathetic. Yeah. Yep. His actions, him being that way, yeah, they deserve to be that. Eternal non-existence. Yeah, we all will get that at some point, though. We will get it at some point. We just hope it's like a peaceful one, right? Not a painful one. Yeah, yeah, you don't want to malnourish your kids. That's abuse. Not giving enough food and enough like healthy stuff, you know? They won the Stanley Cup. Yeah, I don't watch a lot of hockey. That's cool that they won, though, I guess. Nah, you're good, man. That's what this channel's for. If you guys want to vent about something, go ahead, you know? Yeah, playing a destroyed Qatar. Yep. Pretty much. Yeah, his imagination. Yeah, trying to say, oh, my kid's gonna be popular. My kid's gonna take care of me when I'm older. You know, that's imagination. These parents gotta earn that respect from their kids. You know, growing up. Yeah, he would have done better, right? If he cared, right? Exactly, man. My bad for shaking. It's fucking cold. Yeah, that's terrible, man. You don't deserve that abuse. Yeah, it's not a mistake. It's like you keep repeating it. It doesn't seem that way. I think I said that already. What I changed about it? I don't know. I don't know if you guys heard it. Yeah, I can't smoke weed. I used to like drinking a lot. It made me feel good. I understand though. It it does make you feel like garbage the next day. Yeah. Let me go down here.
What are you guys doing? Sitting around, not even shoveling this bullshit? You guys just walking around with these footprints? That's fucking laziness. It's a liability. I could be slipping and falling right now.
But I'm gonna go on my other phone and do a live stream. So if you guys want to join, you can. I'll catch you guys with that one.